There we go. Wow. That's an insecure load, that. He needs a ticket.
In South Yorkshire, PC Wade Crews has tracked down a stolen lorry with a cargo of cocktails.
There's just a few cans of whiskey and coke. Quite rare to find this amount of stolen goods. What we need is someone to count all these.
Someone needs to test them. Make sure it's, legit.
Crash. Bang. Wallop. When it comes to bad driving, dashcam never lies. With Britain's worst offenders racking up a whopping 3 million points.
It is failing to stop.
Locking up the most dangerous people on our roads are the Motorway Cops.
Not think you want to be catching some real criminals, will you?
You are a real criminal, mate.
We join Humberside Police.
Police officer in Two in the back, two in the back.
As they fight to keep the roads safe.
Crash, crash.
It's disqual, Bill. What a sausage.
So I take it I'm going to get arrested then.
And slam the brakes on deadly drivers.
Sting, sting, sting. Get out of the car now, show John.
Is this going to take long, sir?
No.
Got a takeaway at home.
You're looking at so many points, probably be top of the Premier League.
And I've been very busy.
Helping them in their battle with idiots behind the wheel is dashcam.
She's got dashcam in her car.
It's vital evidence and proof that Britain's dumbest drivers are a law unto themselves.
Oh, we're getting much past this.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Tonight, Hollywood meets Humberside.
Stop, stop.
As the Fast and Furious cause chaos in Grimsby.
You haven't got a licence anyway, have you?
No.
You mean all right?
A white van driver crumbles under questioning.
Should have.
You'll have a know if you've got a licence or not.
What was your middle name, sorry?
Stephen.
And a simple spelling test leaves a driver stumped.
Stephen with a V?
Do you know what? I think so. I don't know.
The Humberside patch has seen plenty of bruising encounters as it's home to two rugby giants, Hull FC and Hull Kingston Rovers. And at Melton Station, just a stone's throw from the touchlines,
You're with me, aren't you?
I am indeed.
another top team are preparing for battle.
Band of brothers are back together.
Absolute dream team incoming. Right, let's rock and roll.
Who's that?
I mean, it's been there about a week, so it might have an adverse effect on your bowel movement.
There's no change there.
Decision made to swerve the cake, but PC's Billy Stead and Nathan Saltmer still have to work out who's in the driving seat.
For the keys,
Rock, paper, scissors.
Bosh. Passenger princess, yet again. Away we go. You could have told me my hair was sticking up there.
Any hairs a bonus, William?
I think it's raining over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely looks like it is. It's that murky murk.
Hope it stays dry for tomorrow for when I move house. Tomorrow is the big day. I'm moving into a mansion, mate.
Absolute luxury.
With a garage. Big double driveway. Yeah, going up in the world from a 2-bedroom flat to a house. Got many rooms to go in. Should the missus upset me, I can hide away. Yeah, I've got enough rooms to make one of them into a man cave.
Man cave, yes. What would you have in your ideal man cave?
A couple of photos of the 2016-2017 Challenge Cup victories at Wembley for Hull FC.
Nice.
A big TV to watch sport on.
Get in there.
PlayStation, and then some beverage taps.
Absolutely. So you're now becoming a proper adult in the outside world?
Nah. Quite simple, mate. Straightforward. No to that one.
I love that.
Humberside Police, what's the emergency?
Hi there, it's the refinery service station. I've got a test of fuel, just literally left the site now.
Okay.
He looks so very safe. As soon as I said, right, I'm pulling 999, he put straight away to his gas, wheels spin down.
Exit 2 optional. I'm just getting a priority in Mills made off with fuel. The Bentley Continental in black. The last reliable site was at Immingham Dock.
Tango November 11. We're blue lighting across there now.
Received, thank you.
The initial report has been a make-off without payment from a petrol station over in Immingham, so we're just making our way across now.
Go try and get it stopped.
Tango November 11. The male's been consuming magic mushrooms for the last couple of days.
If he's under the influence of drugs, he's not going to be a rational mind, is he?
Drivers who are high behind the wheel risk the lives of everyone on our roads. In Newcastle, Northumbria police try and pull over an uninsured Audi with a driver high on cocaine. But he floors it. The drugged-up suspect puts himself and his 2 passengers in danger as he hits a dual carriageway hard.
Speed 120. 130.
Careering over speed bumps and racing through red lights. He's desperate to leave the cops behind, but the car can't take any more.
Does appear to be smoke coming from the car.
The driver heads into a dead end.
It's going to be a decamp, stand by.
And the 3 occupants bail.
1, 2, 3, out and running.
But the cops are close behind.
Put your arms behind your back now! Now!
The driver was found guilty of drug driving, dangerous driving, driving without a license, and driving without insurance. He was sentenced to 14 months in prison and banned from driving for 2 years and 7 months.
If he's under the influence of drugs, he's not going to be a rational mind, is he?
Near Grimsby, Billy and Nathan are racing to catch a suspected fuel thief, reported to be high on drugs.
He's having hallucinations. Believes it's the second coming of Jesus. He's constantly saying, today is today, I'm going to do it today, which is being interpreted as an intention to seriously harm someone.
It's quite important we get behind this vehicle now and get it stopped.
More units join the hunt.
Countdown to 17, directly behind subject vehicle. 2 male occupants in the vehicle.
That's quite worrying. Got someone with him.
The female through the vehicle has been hacking up and let me out.
Oh dear.
Yes, we've had one of the dog handlers get behind it. We said there's a couple of occupants in the car and there's a female in the back. Appeared to be saying, help me. So we're potentially now looking at a kidnap.
Move out the way.
When motorists drive us bananas,
Wanker!
language can get a little bit fruity.
Prick.
What a dickhead.
And it only takes a few bad apples, blowing raspberries, to send things well and truly pear-shaped.
The male's been consuming magic mushrooms for the last couple of days. He's having hallucinations. Believes it's the second coming of Jesus.
There's a female in the back. Appeared to be saying, help me. So potentially now looking at a kidnap.
Billy and Nathan are racing to Immingham Docks on the hunt for a hallucinating Bentley driver with a terrified female passenger.
All units, contact has been lost with the vehicle. Dockside CCTV are monitoring the area. Stand by.
Tango November 11. We're on the docks now, we're just looking for the vehicle. It could be anywhere, couldn't it? Yeah.
There it is. Tango November 11, confirmed site in West Haven Way.
It is failing to stop. Well in excess of 7-0 in a 3-0. It's a temporary loss. Stand by, stand by. Fucking hell. Stand by, stand by. Stop, stop. Contact made with subject vehicle, contact made. Vehicle is continuing. We've taken damage XH. I'm not too sure how long we're going to be able to continue.
Got a flat, haven't we?
Just gone through a barrier, XH. Just gone through a barrier. Stand by, stand by. It's just going round the docks. I'm unsure where we're going to come out. Speed of 50. It's done a right. It's just gone straight through a barrier.
There's a train coming, it's got lights flashing, bear in mind.
Whoa. It's a temporary loss. Stand by, stand by.
Tango November 11, that's received.
Where's it gone?
Tango November 11, other units are now on site. Dog unit and armed response are immediately behind the vehicle.
Bottom end of the car park, bottom end of the car park.
What's that?
Hotel Zulu 10, subject detained, he's been dogged.
Get down your front! Lay on your front! Lay on your front! Do it now! Do not move! Do you understand?
Right, mate, you're under arrest on suspicion of failing to stop for police, dangerous driving, and abduct/kidnap. You understand?
I was scared.
Sorry?
I was scared. I did nothing to no one.
I'm going to request a roadside sample of saliva from yourself. Are you happy to provide one? It's for drug analysis, cannabis and cocaine.
You got no right to.
I have, mate. I've got quite a lot of right to, considering your driving just then. I suspect you're under the influence. You've committed numerous road traffic offences, therefore I have the power to request it. Are you going to give one?
Don't you?
Sorry?
No, I'll do it, yeah.
Stick your tongue out. Stick your tongue out. You're going to have one more opportunity. Keep it out. Thank you.
You don't even have a name still, do you?
Apparently. And it'd be nice if
Lord.
you yourself.
Lord.
Both passengers are out of the vehicle, safe and secure.
Have you got in the car willingly?
Yeah.
And then at any time, if you wanted to get out of the car, and you've wanted to get out all the way
he
through,
wouldn't.
the main thing is you're all right, aren't you?
Yeah.
So.
It's returned a positive result after only a few minutes for cocaine. I've got no words, to be fair, driving like that under the influence. recipe for disaster. Absolute ridiculous. It's just because going near mine, I think.
Look at that, best in the best!
I don't even know the guy. I've only met him 2 or 3 times. He just asked me to get in his car, so I got in. Probably my fault for getting in the car. Shouldn't have got in. I want both. I like a bit of adrenaline, do you know what I mean? It's trashed a 90-gram Bentley anyway. I want to crash that myself, right? Damaged a few police cars as well.
That was one of the more dangerous pursuits that I've been involved in, for sure. Outrageous, absolutely outrageous. That's my first tactical contact, that. I'm sure Garage will be able to put a few cable ties and duct tape on it, it'll be back to new. How much will that weigh? 2.5 ton?
2-ton car easier, whereas this is featherweight compared to that, so.
Yeah, it is. It's like Prince Nazim Ahmed, the lightweight, featherweight boxer, going up against Mike Tyson. But we win because he's in custody and he's in cuffs. So good job all round, ending safely, and we've got one very dangerous driver off the road. Crazy that.
It was crazy.
I've got no words, to be fair. Ramming through barriers and stuff like that,
that's generally what you see on like Grand Theft Auto, or
yeah, it is, yeah.
You see it on Fast and Furious where they go over a bridge and break through a gate. You don't expect to see that.
Not in Grimsby. I feel sorry for that Bentley that he's crashed. He should be charged with crimes against supercars.
Getting the thermal layers on today. Frozen solid. Gloves and hat may be required, and a beanie hat.
It's -4 in Humberside, but PC Martin Leake has deployed the in-car heater in the fight against the frost.
It ain't -4 in there anymore, that's the main thing. Happy days. Started off at 21 degrees, so we'll see where we go from there. Tropical weather. Like being sat on the coast of Benidorm.
When the sun does shine in Humberside, Martin hits the beach with his bucket and spade.
Well, I'm born and bred Cleethorpes, so I would probably describe myself as a seaside man in terms of my leisure time. I like spending my days off in and around the seaside, but when I'm away, I like the hustle and bustle of the city. I tend to gravitate towards the urban areas of the Force. Driving around this time, we're looking for people to be paying attention. It's getting in towards the rush hour times, so it's the time when people need to be paying attention to driving. Jeez, he's blasted straight through that crossing there. Where's he gone? There's a lady on a push bike just waiting to cross. And this Golf has just blasted straight through the crossing. Failed to give way. Where's he gone? Let's have a sniff around Tesco's. There he is, going to the right now. You know what to say, every little helps. No, then you're right. Yeah, you got your licence with you? The reason I've stopped you is because as you've come towards that crossing, who was on the left-hand side of the road waiting to cross?
Was it?
She.
With
There was a lady waiting. She's approached the crossing just as I've been coming through, and then you've literally just come straight through.
Yeah.
All right. So how long have you had your licence for?
A month and a bit.
A month and a bit. Okay. I can't ignore the fact you've just come straight through. Then I've been expecting you to stop.
Yeah.
All right. However, I am also mindful that you're in your first, month, 2 months of driving. The last thing you want to be doing is accruing penalty points straight off.
Yeah.
Okay? So how I'm going to deal with it is by what's called a Section 59 warning.
Oh, another one?
What do you mean another one?
I had one on my bike.
Did you? When was that?
Multiple years ago.
Yeah.
It's
So,
expired.
okay. Yeah, luckily. So I'm going to put one as an alternative to prosecuting you.
Yeah.
All right? Because the alternative would be we prosecute you for driving without due care and attention.
Yeah.
So I'll take some details from you.
Yeah.
Just grab a seat in here for us, great, just because it's freezing cold. Just grab a seat in there for us, mate. And it's... What was your middle name, sorry? With a V?
Do you know what? I think so. I don't know.
You don't know how to spell your middle name?
No, honestly, I don't. I think it's with a V.
You think it's with a V?
Yeah, no, it is with a V.
All right, do you need me to check on your driving licence?
Nah, it'll be all right.
You've got a 50-50 chance. Are you going with a V or
with a V?
You're correct, it is with a V.
Oh, fucking Section 59. Oh, it's better than getting prosecuted.
It's better than points, isn't it?
Yeah.
I look at it this way. I imagine your insurance isn't particularly cheap on that, is it?
No, £3.5 grand a year.
Yeah, so Section 59 warnings, because they're not prosecutions, it's not going to affect your insurance. Right, so if you've had one of these before, what do you know about Section 59 warnings?
If I do, I'll say get a car seized.
Yeah, to be a bit careful then, don't you now?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
Any questions at all?
Nope.
Right. 2 seconds and I'll come round and let you out. You're a bit of a Hull City fan?
Hull City? No, I wasn't saying that.
No? Yeah, it's just with you being from Hull.
No, you're not from Hull.
I'm not from Hull now. Punished for many things as a child, but not being born in Hull.
Where are you from?
Oh, that's a bit harsh. Cleethorpes, I'm from posh Grimsby. Right. Right, now you go, all right. Section 59 warnings. They are a useful tool because it gives people a bit of a chance, if you like. But at the same time, it hangs over you because you've got 12 months now, and any further sort of mishaps on the road like that, and he potentially have his car taken off him. He tried taking the mickey out of me being from Grimsby. It's always nice to have a bit of rivalry with a punter. Maybe he needs to remember how to spell his own name before he gives me a stick for being from Grimsby.
Pasta for dinner left over from your mum that dropped it off. It's always nice. Stick that in there and grabs a good one, hopefully.
At Melton Nick, PC Luke Thundercliffe is fueling up with the help of Mum. And a microwave.
Lovely.
That smells nice, Luke.
Can't be a bit mum's cooking,
Can't
can
be
you?
your mum's cooking.
Tastes good. So we're in the Volvo today, the unmarked car. Right, let's go see what Humberside's got to offer today. I've been a PC now for 8 years. In a previous life, before a police officer, and I've done pretty much everything under the sun. Worked at Asda, worked in the warehouse, worked on the shop floor, worked at the tills, worked at the racecourse, cleaning jobs, worked at a bar. I'd like to think I was quite a good barman, yeah. I've got plenty of tips. I don't get tips anymore. Don't get me wrong, I've had some propositions. Anyone will do anything to try and get our tickets sometime. We're in the map today, so we've got the ability to spot things that we normally won't be able to spot, such as mobile phones, etc. Yeah, look at that. Mobile phone. And to top it off, we'll have an insecure road. So the reason why I stopped is traffic light's back there. You literally just sat playing with your phone.
On my phone?
Yeah.
Not my vape?
No, definitely
My
not your
phone's
vape.
on.
Doesn't matter what you tell me right now. I've been sat here next to you at the traffic lights. I'm in an unmarked car. You're totally oblivious. You're just staring forward. You've got your phone in your hands, messing about with it, yeah?
Yeah.
You've also got an insecure alert on there because it's not held down by anything.
It's inside the cage.
Yeah, it needs to have a cover on it, so it must be sheeted as well. So someone's going to have to come out and sheet that before you go.
No, ring me boss. No, I'll get a big sheet of wood and I can strap that down and hold it all down, won't it?
Just do a check and see if there's anything else.
Hello. Is there a big sheet of wood or something like that? You know, it can go on top of my pickup. Put a bit of plasterboard on top and then we can just screw it all down. Alright, nice one.
So obviously done the checks on there, and you've got previous for drug use.
Roll up as the motoring circus comes to town.
Fucking hell.
See some death-defying manoeuvres. Wonder as red lights disappear before your very eyes. It's a show-stopping spectacle.
Come on, no, fuck. Fucking moron.
And with every ticket, you're guaranteed a clown.
Oh, I didn't see him. No wonder you didn't. He just flew.
So the reason why I stopped is traffic light's back there. You literally just sat playing with your phone.
Not my vape.
No, definitely
My
not your
phone's
vape.
on.
In Hull, Luke's investigating a van driver he spotted driving while using his mobile phone.
So they've done the checks on there, and you've got previous for drug use.
Yeah.
So obviously
Yeah,
committed a
about
road traffic about.
7 years ago,
No, not as long as that.
Oh, I'm banned for 4.5
Yeah.
and I've had my licence.
So as a result of that, I'm going to request a drug swipe from yourself, okay?
Yeah.
I think you don't use it anymore.
No.
Good. Makes it easier. So if you just stick your tongue out for me, rub it on the top of your mouth. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Do that, mate.
Just come take a seat in the car, then we'll wait for that to come back. Cheers. Got space there, yeah?
No worries, pal.
That because it's bloody freezing. What did you get, 4.5 years, you said?
Yeah, ban, yeah.
How come so much?
Fuck knows.
Disqualified as well.
Yeah, at the time, yeah, I think it was.
Because you've already got 6 points on there as well.
Yeah, for on my phone now.
Is that put on your phone as well?
Yeah, it's... My old van didn't have a thingy on it. Phone holder. So I had it set up on dash.
Right. So, drug results come back positive.
Positive?
Yeah, for cannabis.
Right.
At this moment in time, you're under arrest for Section 5A of the Road Traffic Act. So, suspected to be over the prescribed limit for drugs whilst driving.
Right.
Just for transporting purposes, I'll just give you a quick search, put some cuffs on, and we'll go to custody.
Yeah.
Okay? Just jump out for us then. Okay, take a seat in there. Hey, I'll be alright. It's a drug drive from Great Union Street.
Yeah, come through.
So from just being on his mobile phone whilst driving at traffic lights has resulted in him getting arrested for drug driving, getting dealt with for an insecure alert and using his mobile phone. So he's already been dealt with for mobile phone not too long ago and already been dealt with for drug driving. I just don't understand why someone who's already on 6 points would be sat in traffic on his mobile phone and obviously to top it off have cannabis in his system. Do you know what? He was a nice enough lad, but he's just made some poor choices, hasn't he? So hopefully he starts making some right ones and grows up a little bit.
It's a bit overcast, isn't it?
I've seen worse weather.
Yeah.
We're at 11 degrees at the minute, though.
Yeah. Optimum operating weather.
Things are hotting up for Billy and Nathan as they take their patrol to the North Bank.
Let's go to Hull, see what road traffic offences we can find if you want.
Sounds good to me, mate.
Kaboom. Is he serious? Not a good idea to pull out in front of a cop, let alone a traffic cop. Nath, just do us a check on your PNC.
Will do. MOT's expired 3 days ago.
Ah. We will give it a tug.
Hello, mate, you all right?
Hello.
Do you know why I've stopped you?
I think that we are come out, yeah?
Yeah, so you've pulled out in front of us, haven't you?
To be honest, I didn't saw you properly.
You didn't see us properly.
That's quite worrying.
That's concerning.
What made you pull out on us? What made you not see us and stuff?
I don't know, you guys maybe come past, I don't know.
Jump out for me, please.
We had about 200 to 300 yards to see us. And our car's quite distinct and bright. Quite concerning, really, isn't it? If you can't see our car, what are you going to do when a motorbike comes up?
I can see, of course I can see. If I can't see, how I'm going to drive?
If you was to do that on your driving test, what would happen?
It's going to be fair.
Yeah, okay. So your standard of driving has fallen below that of a careful and competent driver, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know, maybe, to be honest, I'm not lying to you, yeah? Maybe I looked because you come from the left, yeah?
You've not looked.
All you had to turn around and say there is, I'm sorry I made a mistake.
No, I'm accepting it. I did a mistake. I know, I'm accepting that.
Also, your MOT's expired on the car.
You can't drive that car anymore until it gets taken to an MOT
Yeah,
testing.
I'll take it to the MOT tomorrow.
No. If that vehicle gets driven again, you'll get another ticket for driving with an expired MOT.
I'm going to leave in my cousin's shop there. I can leave in his parking.
No. That vehicle needs to be pulled up and parked up until you've got an MOT test booked.
Okay.
The vibes that I'm getting from you tells me that you're going to continue to drive it.
No, I'm not going to drive.
Sweet.
I'm going to just find the parking here somewhere. I'll leave it here in the car.
Brilliant.
I'm going to walk.
So you've got a fair warning?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Get it MOT?
Yeah?
Talk about drawing attention to yourself. I'm going to pull out on a police car to the point where it nearly stops.
Because if you can't see a fully liveried police car, a cop with a bald head that's probably shining in the front passenger seat.
Quite a large, beautiful head, I may add. You can't see if you don't look, and he's not looked. Should have gone to Specsavers.
I'm a bit of a car geek. I like fast cars. Fantasy-wise, if you could go and police somewhere and drive the vehicles that they drive, there is no better place than Dubai. Like, who would not want to go to Dubai and drive all the supercars that they get to drive? I think they've got Ferraris, I think they've got Koenigsegg, I think they've even got G-classes. It's just insane the amount of money they get thrown at them. But if they're going around people with supercars all the time, then they're going to need to, aren't they?
Luke has to settle for a 300 horsepower Volvo, but he can still get his kicks pulling over fancy cars.
Had a Lamborghini and a couple of Porsches. Had a Bugatti chair on it, didn't have a front number plate on. That's a few £1 million worth of car. That's probably the best car I've stopped. The disappointing thing was it was a lease car, so it wasn't even like they owned it. Van behind me is looking pretty close. Don't know why he wants to go past me. It's 40 mile an hour. See what happens if he comes by. Yep, it's over 40. Rear light out as well, definitely worth a check.
When driving behaviour just isn't cricket. It can leave you feeling stumped.
What are you doing?
And when pacey motorists
Christ almighty!
are on a sticky wicket, you can end up being hit for 6.
Van behind me is looking pretty close. See what happens if he comes by. Yep, it's over 40. Rear light out as well, definitely worth a check.
In Hull, a speedy van driver has just caught Luke's attention.
Tango November 12 to take search.
Tango November 12, go ahead.
Just travelling A63 westbound, having a vehicle check, please. Vauxhall Vivara, I think it is.
You confirm that's coming back now. MOT expiry.
I think we'll have this one. Definitely light out, his MOT's expired, so we'll get this one in as soon as we can.
Dodgy van drivers don't always stop for the police. In Peterborough, Cambridgeshire police are face to face with a suspicious van driver. And he's not up for a chat. Beating a hasty retreat before hitting the gas.
You're coming out on London Road, left towards Yaxley.
His driving goes high risk.
Straight through the lights.
Swerving through junctions. As the suspect hits the A1, more patrols join the chase. As cops block the van in, the driver just keeps on going, smashing into police cars before finally being brought to a stop.
Stop.
On the ground, now! Get down on the ground! Down! Down!
Despite his protests on the floor,
I wasn't driving.
in court, the man pleaded guilty to dangerous driving, driving while disqualified, and driving without insurance. He was sentenced to 14 months in prison, suspended for 20 months, and disqualified from driving for 18 months.
We'll have this one.
Back on the A63, Luke has banged on the blues for a speeding van driver.
MOT's expired, I think.
Missing an MOT.
Hey up. So I've stopped you first of all because you've got a light out at the back and you've overtaken us and it's 40 back there. It's obviously drawn my attention. Whose van is it? Is it yours? No, it's your van, is it? It's mine. Oh, right, okay. Do you want to just come sit in the back of my car? You not see the 40 signs?
I did, yeah. Obviously, it's no excuse for 2.5 hour drive, so.
I think you got insurance to drive the van.
Yeah, it's covered by business insurance. I'm hoping. She just told me it covers everything.
You work for him, do you?
Yes, mate, yeah.
What business is it?
Flooring.
Okay. You're not showing on this insurance policy. So you insured on any other vehicle?
No, at the minute I haven't got a car because I just tend to work a lot.
You haven't got a licence anyway, have you?
Should have.
You're a provisional licence holder.
Alright.
You mean all right? You don't even know if you've got a licence or not.
No,
Have you ever done a driving test?
Yeah.
When did you do a driving test?
7 or 8 years ago.
Just do a check and see if there's anything else to say why it's a provisional.
I've been pulled and had points on the licence. Obviously, I don't know if that's.
You say you got points before?
Yeah.
So your points was for no insurance and for driving otherwise in accordance with your licence. So do you remember that now?
Yeah. I got pulled for speeding, I think.
Right. Similar to now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously don't learn your lessons very well, do you? The other issue is, it's got no MOT on it either.
Joking.
I didn't even taxed either.
God.
So what's going to happen is, I'm going to deal with you for no insurance and for driving otherwise in accordance with your licence. I'm going to deal with him for the MOT issues.
Cheers, pal.
Can you come and take a seat in the back of the car for a chat, please?
Yeah.
Oh. So, obviously, you're the owner of the vehicle.
Yeah.
MOT's expired.
MOT can't be expired. You got.
It's not taxed either.
I didn't realise it couldn't be expired. Well, my hands up that. Sorry, I didn't realise that.
What is the policy on the van? Who's the holder?
Me. It's under business insurance.
Because at the moment, it's only showing as you as the policy holder and only you two insured to drive it.
It shouldn't be, mate. I normally drive the van. That's normally the van I drive, so it's just we're working away. I'm knackered, he said he's driving, so I didn't realise that was the crack of us. I wouldn't let him drive.
Right. So I'm guessing the reason you let him drive is because you're disqualified.
I'm not disqualified.
You are shown as a disqualified licence holder on here.
That's obviously, I can't be old. I didn't even realise that I'd gone. I'm not going to let her or anything.
Listen to me, you're not driving now, are you?
No, I'm not. No.
Luckily, you're not, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So what's the crack with the van?
He'll be getting seized because neither of you can drive it. Because he can't drive it either.
Why?
Because he's a provisional licence holder.
I didn't know that.
You can get what you want out of the van before it gets recovered. Tango November 12 to search. Can I have a 165 recovery from the BP garage at North Ferriby, please?
Yes, that's been sent through.
I got your pepperoni, thinking we'll just be going straight back, but...
Cheers, mate.
Might as well fill up while we're here. Saves a job for later. 2 jobs in one there. Filling up and getting rid of the no insurance. Who said men can't multitask? Yeah, that was a good little stop, that really. Definitely not what I was expecting from a light being out and then no MOT. At least he gets to go home with pepperoni pizza there. He was pleased about that. I think I'd have been a bit more annoyed at my boss, to be honest with you. Even if he handed me a pepperoni pizza, I wouldn't be saying thank you for the amount of points and the fines I've just got.